Well, it's been getting cut off. We want to try one more time. I'd like to finish this topic. Not only do I think it's totally wrong that during the Vietnam era, riot-controlled people were told that if you're given the order to fire, you have to decide if it's a legal order. I think that's wrong, wrong, wrong. But that's not all we've been doing. I don't know much about the World War II thing before, but I can tell you that during the Korean War, it seemed like a lot of times our camps were invaded, our lines were pierced by people that didn't exist. And they almost certainly had to come out of villages where during the daytime they were right before our eyes as farmers, laborers, even working for us. And I know, I was there, I know there was a common understanding that the word had been passed that you've got to wipe out some of those villages that are harboring these people that are killing us. And you've got to make it clear that that's a thing that villagers can't do by wiping out some villages. Just wipe them off the face of the earth. And that meant killing men, women, children, animals, the whole 9 yards. Oh, and then when it got to be so bad that it leaked to the press and the public here began to say, whoa, no, 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 no. Guess what? No big brass was nailed. Oh, they didn't have anything to do with it, you know. No, no, a little low-ranking, a kid who was probably just as young and dumb as a lieutenant as I was, doing what you can to help, but not a very sophisticated person. Lieutenant Cowley was made our scapegoat. Shame on us. During the Vietnam War, much of the same. Can any of us forget seeing the pictures of that little girl running after she'd been burnt when our bombers went in and bombed a village with napalm? Well, when you bomb a village with napalm, you're not very selective as to whether it's soldiers, mothers, grandmothers, grandfathers, babies that you burn up. And then, of course, there was the famous incident during the Korean War. Maybe it was Korea, maybe it was Vietnam, when a Navy man was taking his ship close in, and it turned out to be an embarrassment. And so Commander Butcher, I've forgotten just how that name is, he was made the scapegoat, and you know darn well he didn't go in there on his own. He went in there under orders, whether officially in writing or not, he went in there under orders. And in this war, a Sergeant Vela, he shoots a man after his immediate superior tells him to do so, and he's conned and worked over and confesses, yes, it was murder. I'm so sorry. Shame on us. Shame on us for setting him up as a scapegoat, for working him over to where he confesses to doing his duty by saying, well, yes, I murdered the man. That was never voluntary. I mean, he was maneuvered. Told it was good for the country. Yeah. Good to cover somebody's tail. The Army I knew, you took the pledge, you took the oath to follow all orders. And that didn't mean all legal orders, it meant all orders. Quick story, a man over at the senior center here, a Marine, Vietnam War, ordered to fire on infiltrators coming in on their camp at night, and he looks out there ready to fire and recognizes, hey, those are U.S. Marines, and he doesn't fire. His commanding officer goes after him, is going to have him court-martialed for disobeying his order. And fortunately, a general up above heard about it, intervened, put a stop to that, and gave the man a commendation. Among other words in it, thank God for somebody using common sense. I'd like to see a lot more common sense used by our government, including our military. Thank you.